Business in today is very challenging, especially during the pandemic. No matter what industry you are in, digitalization and innovation is definitely on your to-do list. VentureGrab.com is a business opportunity platform. We focus to provide all kinds of business opportunity like franchise, licensing, partnership, and even buy-sell a business. Compared to the old school method, when you want to start a business, you need to do a lot of research. Now you can find all this information from VentureGrab.com. We make your 3 process faster and easier. With your business listing on VentureGrab.com, we help you to shout out your business opportunity to the right person. As of today, we have more than 50,000 potential business investor database within our platform. Besides all these marketing channels, we also provide further professional assistance whenever you need it, and we leave it to you to have direct discussion with the expert. Our platform is business opportunity and investor focused. To a business opportunity hunter, VentureGrab Investor Circle, VGIC. This is a great place to hunt for opportunity, from franchise to licensing, from partial shares to 100% buying off. You might have the chance to be the pioneer investor in local or overseas brands. SME owners who are looking to grow or expansion by acquisition of upstream or downstream businesses within the industry. Young entrepreneurs who are looking to start up a business with lower cost and innovative product and services. There are a variety of choices of business opportunity for you to choose and compare. There's no markup, no hidden cost, no agent fees, reduced cost on transaction and process. There is full business information within the platform for faster decision making. Lastly, I would like to take this opportunity to encourage every business owner out there, no matter how bad is the market, always stay positive and look for a solution. Like me, since MCO 1.0 until MCO 3.0, I just keep doing whatever I can think of and move on. You don't try, you don't know.
Welcome to Malaysia First Business Opportunity E-Expo。
欢迎出席马来西亚首场生意机会博览会。
Opportunities always there, as long as you stay positive. Through this event, we want to share all the business opportunities, especially in franchise and licensing.
We actually has been in the franchise industry for the past 15 years. We are not just ensuring our quality is consistent. I think the support and also work through the progress between the franchisor and franchisee are important.
We use ingredients that come from France. Everything is authentic. What we do is actually very niche, so it's not easy for people to actually follow it and also copy. We are actually a very good option for those who are looking into a passive income model. Our initial start cost is actually catered according to your budget. We discussed and we figure out ways to actually work out deals for all our interested franchisees.
A unique selling point, Mr. Fish, we are actually voted #1 fishing model in Klang Valley. We are innovative and adaptive. We have the food consistency because we have the central kitchen with IQF glass freezer. And soon, we have ready-to-eat meals where you can up and eat it straight away. It's actually the current market trend and can increase monthly sales.
Daily Go 就是属于 Express Concept， 每一个 outlet 我们都会有1辆餐车，我们有不同的 design， 我们要去吸引很多的年轻人，所以我们在7月份呢，我们就正式会开始了。然后接下来每一个月大概是8到10辆，所以我们预计大概3年会开300间在马来西亚，所以这个是我们的一个策略。我们也会让茶饮的这个文化到达到另外一个高峰。根据这整个 MCO 的情况，我们想要让更多的人尝试创业。
BMS started in 1997. Now BMS currently we have 50 outlets in Malaysia. Northern there's 2 outlets. Central we have 40. Southern 4, and in Sarawak we have 4 outlets as well.
So through this event, we also want to grow and expand the business. We want to build SME business opportunity ecosystem.
The Selangor government is actually launching a 5 million matching grant, which we will provide 5,000 ringgit to each of the SMEs to subscribe to a digital service provider.
Lee & Partners, as international law firm, we are helping companies and associates from other countries to deal with matters in and out Malaysia. We will give you some ideas about franchise agreement and franchise system.
Everyone thought that MCO is a very bad timing to start business because see the numbers of F&B business closing down. But for us, risk equal to chance. And the risks are great, but the rewards are greater.
The biggest gain that I gain today will be the opportunity to easily meet and talk and share our business model to over 100 participants. I think it's a very good opportunity for all of us to still be able to connect and still find ways to progress even during these tough times.
A very good initiative brought by Venture Grab, and of course looking at the comparison between typical franchise exhibition that we have experienced before. Of course, this has a lot of convenience. At the same time, it can be quite engaging.
We believe that this is a right medium for us to reach out to the people and then to the potential investors.
这次的活动最大的收获就是也要谢谢 Venture Grab 给我们这样的机会去介绍 Mr. Fish， 然后也可以认识更多人了。
有些点子是蛮特别，所以呢，可能是让我们学习，然后呢，也看到一两家公司我们有兴趣了，看有没有机会投资了。
从早上10点到2点，基本上就可以了解差不多接近10家的连锁，一下子就很知道他们的生意的模式啊，所以就比较有效率一些。
BOEX.
Business opportunity.
Business opportunity.
Business opportunity e-expo.
Nice.
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 This is a very good opportunity for business opportunity expos. Pairing with the conventional expo, I would say this can be done at any time, any place. In fact, when I'm doing this, I'm just at my home. So I think that is a beautiful part. Okay, I think most important I would like to say is using the platform to share with everyone my experience?
Very new to us actually, because during this pandemics and everything we cannot do exhibitions and everything, so we go virtual instead. So I think this is a very good opportunity for us to reach out to as many people as possible.
It's able to help us to gather all the leads in these events.
We'll actually participate for the next second business opportunity expo. Our client may be looking for all these opportunities, but they do not know where are the platforms to find out from. So this is a situation where we can introduce eExpo to our clients. And one thing, even though I myself as a lawyer, but who knows, maybe like 1 or 2 years later, I got a jackpot and so on, and then I may have this urge to run out a business myself.
Now Venture Grab for the past month or so, we realized it's a very good platform. So yes, joining this event in future will definitely be something that we will do correct.
Very good information. And it proves to be very competitive. So it also puts us on a very good framework, give us a lot of good benchmark that, these are the things that we can also offer for the future. So fantastic environment for today. And certainly looking forward to more enhancement by Venture Grab in the near future.
Venture Grab actually give a lot of supports, as in advertising materials, how to advertise, what to go on, and then the poster, everything is very useful and beneficial for us as a franchisor to expand more branding and get awareness, catch people eye to look into our poster, to easily share our business model to over 100 participants in the crowds.
Business opportunity eExpo.
Nice.
Business in today is very challenging, especially during the pandemic. No matter what industry you are in, digitalization and innovation is definitely on your to-do list. VentureGrab.com is a business opportunity platform. We focus to provide all kinds of business opportunity like franchise, licensing, partnership, and even buy-sell a business. Compared to the old school method, when you want to start a business, you need to do a lot of research. Now you can find all this information from VentureGrab.com. We make your 3 process faster and easier. With your business listing on VentureGrab.com, we help you to shout out your business opportunity to the right person. As of today, we have more than 50,000 potential business investor database within our platform. Besides all these marketing channels, we also provide further professional assistance whenever you need it, and we leave it to you to have direct discussion with the expert. Our platform is business opportunity and investor focused. To a business opportunity hunter, VentureGrab Investor Circle, VGIC. This is a great place to hunt for opportunity, from franchise to licensing, from partial shares to 100% buying off. You might have the chance to be the pioneer investor in local or overseas brands. SME owners who are looking to grow or expansion by acquisition of upstream or downstream businesses within the industry. Young entrepreneurs who are looking to start up a business with lower cost and innovative product and services. There are a variety of choices of business opportunity for you to choose and compare. There's no markup, no hidden cost, no agent fees, reduced cost on transaction and process. There is full business information within the platform for faster decision making. Lastly, I would like to take this opportunity to encourage every business owner out there, no matter how bad is the market, always stay positive and look for a solution. Like me, since MCO 1.0 until MCO 3.0, I just keep doing whatever I can think of and move on. You don't try, you don't know.
Hello, good evening, guys. Welcome back to our another episode of the Business Kang Tao Show. Yeah, I'm Esther, the host of today. So, in this Business Kang Tao Show, today's topic is very, very special. Yeah. So, what's the topic of today? So, some of you guys maybe to see the poster on our Facebook page, but some of you didn't see it. So, yeah. So, let's give you guys some mystery first before it starts. So now I will quickly and briefly introduce this Kang Tao Show. Basically, Kang Tao is the Hokkien language and it means the business opportunity. So in this Kang Tao Show, we will invite the business owner to share their business, what they do, and what they plan for the future, what are the challenges when they doing the business, and so on and so forth. So like last week, we invited next slide, please. Maybe the slide is very, kanchong a bit, like me. So, like last week, we invited Iki, the founder of Yo Rental, to share a new business concept which is rent everything, literally anything. Like you want to rent a bottle, the PC, a file. So you can just go to their website to rent anything. Yeah. So next. So this is our Chinese section on every Friday 8 p.m. also. So this is yesterday our guest, Eric, the founder cum CEO of the Zhong-En Global, to share how the businessman can get the grant. So what's the difference of grant and loan? Now, if you are the businessman and you miss it this Kang Tao Show, you can watch it back on our Business Kang Tao Show FB page. So this is not only this section. You can literally go our page and see the previous, and the old Business Kang Tao Show. Is everything inside there. So next slide is Venture Grab. So what is Venture Grab? I think in this live shows, some of you guys know what is Venture Grab and some of you guys don't know. So I briefly and quickly went through it. So Venture Grab is basically, next slide, please. So basically, Venture Grab is focusing on 3E: entering, expanding, and exiting. So like this one is entering. So the franchisees, the licensee, investor, so you can enter. If they want to enter the business, they can go through our website. Also, the franchisor or licensor, they want to expand. The business seller, the partial share seller, they can exiting. Everything is really everything. You can go through our platform and get the thing that you want. So the next one is our portal. So in our portal, there's many business opportunity. So if you guys is interested in our portal and in our portal is if you guys interested in finding a business you want to invest and want to do franchise, so you can go through our portal. Is everything there. You can based on your requirement, your interest, industry, your asking price is all there. You can just based on your requirement. Yeah. So this is a very, very transparent platform. So this platform can directly connect with the business owner, and you can contact him or her directly and not go through us, because we are not an agent. So we are not agent fee. Don't have agent fee. We have no markup, no hidden cost. So the next slide is our venturegrab.com, www.venturegrab.com. So it is our official website. And this portal, you can just easily Google, just there. Next one, this is some of our package, lead package, basic package, and advanced package. So if I want to introduce one by one, I think the continuous 3 hours is I introduce this 3 package lah. So if you want to know more details, you just feel free to PM us or contact us. So if you want to contact us, the portal, the FB, everything you can everywhere you can contact us directly lah. So it's very, very simple and easy. So the next one, this is the 10 tips to sell your business efficiency. So this is especially for the business seller. So they want to sell with their favorite price. They don't want to lose so many money. So how to sell it? How to sell efficiency? I don't know, but you can join our Zoom meeting Tuesday and Thursday 11 a.m. to have a Zoom meeting with our professional business director. So if you want to know more, this is the QR code. You can just scan it and get your seat. And the next one is our big event. So this is the BOEX. What is BOEX? BOEX basically is a Business Opportunity Expo. So this event is organized by our Venture Grab and is on every date is same as month, like 10, 11, 11. So the coming soon is 12, 12. So every brand, every business owner have the 15 minutes to pitch their brand, and the participant can directly contact them in the the digital booth. So the digital booth is open for everyone to join and ask the inquiry of the brand. So this BOEX is literally free for free, like FOC, free of charge to everyone. So if you're interested, if you are don't want to spend your time, like wasting your time on the Sunday, you can just join us. So the next one is, this is a pitch a business opportunity. So if you are licensor or licensee is want to know more about the brand, so you can scan this QR code. We have a free briefing for you. We one-to-one, so you can know more about your business model, your investment amount if you want to find an investor. So you can just let us know. So this is our client. So more brand, more opportunity. So I hope one day your brand is also can on our portal, and you can find your favorite investor or favorite franchisees to work together. Make your brand expanding, let everyone know like that. So go back to our today Kang Tao show. So who is the guest today? Everyone know? Anyone know? Today guest, who is the guest of today? Hello, anyone know the guest of today? Today's topic is very, very special. Is upon my understanding, I don't even think about this question because maybe I don't have this worry, but he is worried this, and he want to share with us if someday we meet this question. So today our guest is Mr. He from CSK Advisory. So today he want to share, the topic is, what will happen to your business if your business partner suddenly pass away? Like today is she here in the office, and tomorrow they pass away. Are you guys think about this? Suddenly he or she pass away, then everything you need to is very chaos. Like you want to handle their thing. So this is maybe like upon my understanding. Like I think this one to invite my partner Charles to explain with us. Charles, are you there? Hello, Charles.
Hello, everybody. Okay, hello, everybody. My name is Charles. So for those that follow Kang Tao Show for quite some time, that you might be wondering that, hey, where is Charles? So I saw the comment, someone asking, hey, where is Charles? Okay, no worries, I'm still around. I am not going anywhere. It's just that we have this platform perfect for our friend here, Miss Esther, to share with you more opportunities. So this is the first time doing English Facebook Live. Okay, so when I asked Esther, you sure you want to do this Facebook Live? She's like, yes, I want to try. I want to do my best. Okay, so everybody out there, okay, if you think that Esther did a very good job, okay, do give her a 555. Okay, why I put 555? Just to give her a high five, okay, to give her more encouragement to do this Facebook Live to improve also. Okay, so thank you, Esther. Thank you for the introduction. So once again, allow me to introduce to this guest and the topic for today. Okay, so just now, Esther was saying that what will happen to your business if one of your business pass away. Okay, so being a business owner myself, okay, sometimes you will be partnering with a few of your friends or your business partner to work on a business. Okay, so when things are all good, everything is good. But have you ever thought about one day, right? Okay, let's say there's three business owner together, like me, Esther, and maybe another business partner. Okay, we work very hard for our business to provide for our family. Okay, but what if one day suddenly, because of the COVID right now also, okay, with the COVID thing and bad things and unfortunate things might happen. So what happens when one of the business partner pass away? What will happen to the share, and also how do the company can protect that business partner's family as well? Okay, so this is the question that we have today, and we also invited our guest for today to share with you what can you do. Yes, this topic is a bit hard. It's hard in the sense that it's a tough topic to discuss. Sometimes some people also never thought about this before, but it's always good to be prepared. Okay, so let me invite our Mr. He to share with you about what you can do if your business partner pass away. Okay, so let's give us a round of applause to invite Mr. He. So hello, Mr. He. Welcome to
Hi, good evening, Charles. Good evening, Esther.
Good evening.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for the kind introduction.
All right. Okay. So without further ado, I will pass this whole floor to Mr. He to introduce himself and also will share with you how you can protect your business succession planning. Okay. So Mr. He, I'll pass the time 100% to you. Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Charles. Thanks, Esther. So it's all mine, huh?
Yeah, all yours. Okay. So let me bring up your slide first. Okay. So slide up. Over to you, Mr. He.
Okay, thank you. All right. So yeah, good evening, everybody. So my name is He Chok Sing. So a quick introduction of myself. I'm the co-founder of CSK Advisory. Formerly, I was a mechanical engineer. Used to have IR title with engineering consulting firm. So then I switched to life insurance and estate planning industry. And so far until this year, 16 years in this industry. So I'm a lifetime MDRT member. And then also I used to be the MDRT Malaysia Council member from 2012 to 2014. So far until now, I have served more than 500 professionals and business owners in insurance planning as well as estate planning. So today's topic is more on estate planning. So my range of estate planning services include will writing, private trust, business succession trust, insurance trust, as well as special needs trust. So quick introduction of CSK Advisory. So basically, we are a strategic partner of Allianz Life Insurance in insurance solution, as well as also a partner of RHB Trustees in estate planning services. Now, today's topic is about business succession planning. So, of course, this is not the usual Kang Tao topic that Esther or Charles used to share, because this is not really providing opportunity to earn big money or entering into a business. But this is what we call the defense topic of business. So in business, usually we talk about offense and attack, meaning to say to grow income, to make profit. So that is more like attack. So to win, like in football, to win matches, you need to attack and score goal. So that is the striker, talk about striker. So, but today we talk about the defense. So defense is equally important when difficult things happen. So defense prevent a team from losing. So same thing for business. A good defense will prevent the business from collapsing if, let's say, something unexpected happens. So this is all about today's topic, business succession planning. So this topic, as I mentioned, is a branch of the overall estate planning. Estate planning is about will and trust, will writing and all that. So, but this topic usually is forgotten as a separate planning by most of my clients. So when I do their will, when I write the will for them, so most of the time they treat their business just like any piece of their liquid asset or as their typical property. They thought that just will it away or just pass it down to the wife or to the children. So assuming that the wife or the children can take charge, assuming they know the business, they can continue with the business. So that's why business succession planning is supposed to be a separate planning compared to the will writing. So, but most of the time, a lot of people, they just mix together. So especially when the business is getting bigger and bigger, especially when the business has become very established, so whereby the value of the business could be very substantial. Let's say an SME, an established SME can be worth 20 million, can be worth 30 million. Of course, some of the some of the upstart can be worth 1-2 million. So for a business to be liquidated when a person dies, for a business shareholding to be liquidated, it is not as simple as, liquidated the bank account from the bank or liquidate the property by selling away the property. So to liquidate the business or the business shareholding, it is not as simple as that. So that's why business succession is an important planning especially for established business. So today's topic is to understand the impact of untimely death of shareholder in a business partnership. So today focus is on business partnership, and I will also show you what is the solution. Now, let me continue. So for SME in Malaysia, basically the economy of Malaysia actually is very well supported by SMEs. So SMEs in Malaysia are very, very important. Usually the owner or co-owners in SME in Malaysia often play a very key role in the business. Do you agree? They are always one of the key person either in operation or in business development. Some of those business owners even bao ka liao, everything A to Z, they also get involved. So usually the owner itself is very important to the SME, the owner or the co-owners. So usually they will build the business, they bring the business to great heights, and then they usually make major decisions for the business, for the company. So now, due to their active involvement in the company, the survival or the continuity of SMEs is very generally depends on the owner. So if the owner is not around, if the owner becomes sickly, if the owner is admitted to Sungai Buloh Hospital for 3-4 weeks due to category 4, category 5 COVID, I think usually the business operation to a certain extent will be affected. So therefore, a pre-planned succession plan is important, is very essential to ensure continuity of SME. Now, as you can see in this page, so generally these are the 4 common types of business succession plans suitable for SMEs in Malaysia. Number 1, as you can see there, number 1, selling to key employee, meaning passing down the business to key employee. So this usually involve some long-term grooming of capable employee, of key employee, and when the owner is ready for retirement, they usually slowly sell the shares to this key employee and let the key employee take over, and eventually the owner may sell the company entirely to this key employee. So this is one of the succession plan by those one man, usually the single owner business. And then selling to outside party. So this one also very common, especially I find it very common, especially for those F&B business. So I think for those who want to sell to outside party, I think definitely Venture Grab is the specialist here. They always know how to broker a sale, takeover, or a sale of the F&B business. So this one very common. I can see that in F&B. So if let's say the owner decide to to retire, they sell to outside party. So this is number 2. Number 3, passing down the business to successor, to children, to the heirs. So this one usually applies to family-run SME. Okay, so this also again involve long-term grooming of children, long-term grooming of successor. So, and usually succession will happen upon the death or retirement of the owner. So then they will pass down to the children, sometimes to a few children. So of course, what happened next, the quarrel, the squabble that happened next, that one is a different story today, not today's topic. So, and then the 4th one, selling to co-owner. So this one usually for partnership business with at least 2 co-owners or 2 business shareholding partners. So this one very common for business partnership. And this is exactly the topic that I want to talk about for today. So selling business share to co-owners or business partner upon untimely death. Okay, so today's topic focus solely on this. There are other topics that focus on passing down business to children. So that involve a different setup, that involve private trust, that involve family trust. So, but today I talk about this, of selling business shares to co-owners or business partners. Now, we all know that business, for business owner, you all know that in business, there are so many type of challenges, especially with the recent, this pandemic. Now we have this, what you call Omicron or something. So this challenge seem not to go away. So, but along the way, traditionally, competition is one of the challenge in business. Economy downturn every probably 10 years. There's an economy downturn. We have to face this challenge. Government policy for certain businesses. Government policy affect, the running, the licensing on whatever. So government policy is also a challenge. Operating costs, definitely. Operating costs can only go up. So it's always is a perpetual challenge to business. Now, for the last 2 years, pandemic lockdown is a new type of challenge to business. But however, as you can see outside, now that the market is open again, so when we go out again, when we go to the mall again, some business has gone, but some remain. Some business even looks stronger than before. So that business, somehow business owner, they are dedicated to their business. Somehow they will find ways to overcome those challenges. Especially I find that those businesses with co-owners, I find that those business will overcome challenges even in a better position, because 2 strong brain rather than just 1 strong brain. I think 2 strong brain, 2 brilliant guy, I think will overcome challenges or business challenges better than just 1 brilliant business owner, correct? So, but however, if let's say untimely death of co-owner or co-business owner dies, this is a very different type of challenge. And this type of challenge sometimes can linger on, and sometimes eventually this kind of event happen will lead to the breakup of the company or the totally disappearance of the company. Now, let me show you a typical example, and the typical example or typical challenges, difficulty that happen if, let's say, a co-owner dies in a business partnership. So first, you see these 2 persons, partner A, partner B. So they are the founders. They are the shareholding partners of XYZ Sdn Bhd. So let's say that they are both equal shareholding partners, 50-50%. They co-founded the company. So they grow the company and assume they are both married. So let's say one day partner B dies. So what will happen to XYZ Sdn Bhd? Of course, we know that when a key person, if a key person of a company dies, definitely in the short term, at least in the short term, the company operation definitely will be affected. That is not my topic today. But there are other challenges that can happen. There are other difficulties that can happen besides the business operation or the loss of key men, the aspect of loss of key men. Now, let me show you. So, due to technology constraint, you see everything all here. So I can't show you the step-by-step thing. But now let me illustrate to you what is the difficulty of the loss of a business partner, say in this XYZ Sdn Bhd. So as I mentioned, partner A, partner B holding 50%. So now that they work together very well all these years, so now that partner B is gone, so of course, as I said, the company will be affected for a while. But one potentially big problem to this company now is that his 50% shareholding, where the 50% shareholding will go. Now, in Malaysia, typically there are two common scenarios that can happen. Okay, assume that this ABC XYZ Sdn Bhd has got no succession planning at all. So how the 50% share will end up? So there are two possible scenarios. Number one, assume that partner B has a will. So if let's say partner B has a will, do you assume that he will will everything to the wife? Quite normal, huh? So if let's say partner B has a will, then that 50% share will most likely go to the wife. So this is scenario one. However, it is also very common in Malaysia that people die without will. So if let's say partner B dies without will, then it is very likely that his 50% share will end up in the entire family of partner B. That means his wife, his children, and his father and mother, if they are still alive. So that means partner B's 50% shares after he dies can either end up in one person or in a group of person, legally speaking. Okay, so that's why if this happens, so this becomes a very tricky issue to partner A. Correct or not? Why? Because now that partner A has to deal with, you see the red arrow. So now partner A become a working partner, or shall I say B's wife literally become the working partner of partner A. Or worse still, partner B's entire family become the working partner. I mean, legally speaking, because they hold the share. So become the working partner of partner A. So this become a tricky situation, not only to partner A, and this situation can become a very tricky situation to the whole company itself, XYZ Sdn Bhd. So now to partner A, the difficult situation that he faces now is that, number one, there is a potential outsiders involvement. If partner B's wife insists to come into the business, correct or not? Let's say partner B's wife is an ambitious woman. She wants to go into the business. She wants to continue where the husband left off. So she get involved. So she want to get involved. So partner B could have this big headache because partner B's wife is an outsider. They have never dealt with each other before. So whether or not partner B's wife can be a proper working partner, partner A will know. So this is one big issue. Then number two scenario for partner A. It is quite logical that, shall I ask everyone, is it logical that partner A would like to buy the share, the 50% share from partner B's wife? Quite logical, right? I think you have watched movie before. Everyone have watched this kind of movie. I believe that partner A eventually, if this is a real case, partner A will want to buy the share from partner B's wife. But however, next big question happened. How much can he buy from partner B's wife? For partner A, I think he would want to buy as cheap as possible, as low as possible. But for partner B's wife, how much she want to sell? So this will definitely become a long argument, especially if XYZ Sdn Bhd is already an established business. Let's say XYZ Sdn Bhd has become a household name in their industry already. So definitely it's not easy to establish the share price. And third scenario, if eventually partner A and the B's wife eventually agree upon a price to settle the share, then partner A may face another issue. Where can he get the funding? As I said, if let's say XYZ Sdn Bhd is established, then the share price will not go cheap. It can be 1 or 2 million, it can be a couple of million, it can be 10 million if let's say the company is big. So therefore, partner A definitely will likely to face this kind of situation. And that is one perspective. What about partner B's wife? What will she face? So for partner B's wife, I think when she know that she inherit the share from the late husband, I think first question that she will have in her mind is that, oh my God, how am I going to take over his business, his duty in the business, his role in the business? So this is a very logical question that definitely she will think of. Then number two, if let's say eventually partner B's wife think that, might as well I get might as well I just get the money rather than the share. If let's say I don't want the shareholding, I don't want to get involved. So next thing is that how to liquidate the share. She may be holding the share of a very valuable company, but this company is not a listed company. It's a Sdn Bhd, it's an SME. She can't just liquidate the share. She can't just sell to public. So therefore, it's not easy to liquidate the share, especially if the shareholding is very valuable. That's number two. Number three, as I mentioned, eventually partner A want to buy from her. Where she will think that, am I getting the fair price? I've been doing quite many cases like this. In fact, lately I've been dealing with one client. He actually approached me to say that, look, I want to do this business succession planning. So, but then after the first discussion, all things stopped. You know why? Because I was proposing him the whole entire solution, but he just can't decide what is the share price to establish the price of the company in the planning. He said, what if now I establish the company, the price of the company now as 20 million? What if the company continue to grow and become 30 million at the point of his death? Then my wife rugi 5 million lah. If let's say now the company is worth 20 million, so meaning to say each of the partner will get will have 10 million worth of share. So, but if let's say 3 years down the road, the company become 30 million company, then if let's say he dies, they lock the price at 20 million, then the wife rugi 5 million now. So that's why even at this stage, I'm facing the client, they're still very much alive. They also cannot establish a so-called fair price or the justifiable price. So not to mention when one party is already gone, so how to establish the fair price? So that's why definitely in real life, this thing definitely will happen. Okay, so this is the typical difficulties that happen if let's say there is no business succession planning in place. So as you can see from that very quick example, so this these are the typical impact of the death of one co-owner between the company and the deceased partner's family. So it's about, the struggle on the ownership. And then between the company and the surviving partner, it will be about the transition. Now that one key person is gone, so it's about the transition, how to transition over this loss of a key person. And between the surviving partner and the deceased partner's family, so the struggle definitely is on the share price. So therefore, especially for those established business partnership out there, so be prepared that this thing can happen. Or if, let's say, one of the business partner die untimely. So now, just now I've talked about the typical problem that happens. So there are still a lot of people compared to family business. I mean, there is a study in Malaysia by this KPMG that for family business, only 16% of family business has succession plan. But however, when I deal with a lot of business partnership, non-family business, I notice that I find that the percentage of having succession plan should be even lower than family business. Now, these are the common reasons that I find from people that I deal with why there's no succession plan in their company. Number one, no one wants to bring up the subject. Usually, they don't want to bring up the subject one until I go and bring up. Let's say they are my client. Until I bring up the subject, then only they will want to discuss about it. But usually, they don't want to bring up the subject because sound like very sensitive. Can you imagine children ask parent, "Daddy, have you written your will?" So this is the typical sensitive subject between business partner. That's number one. And then number two, not all partners are ready to discuss, and this is very common also. Sometimes, if for certain business partnership, I get to know one business partner, the other business partner I'm not so familiar. So one ready to discuss, the other one saying that no lah, future is very uncertain. I might want to sell it. I may not want to continue with this business for any time longer. So one ready to discuss, the other one not ready to discuss. This is very common, I find, especially if there is a huge age gap between these two partners. One very young, one relatively older. Usually the older one ready to discuss, the younger one not ready to discuss. And then number three, no urgency. Just like will writing, same thing, no urgency one, because we don't force, the business partner don't foresee they will die soon one, correct? No urgency, and they are busy with their business. And then number four, lack of advice. Usually no one advise them the potential problem that can happen if one of the partner is gone. So therefore, they don't do any planning. So, and this lack of advice also actually lead to other points, which I found out from the people that I deal with, from those business partners, business owner that I deal with. So lack of advice actually lead to this type of common succession plan. When I ask some business owner in business partnership, some of them, they tell me, yes, they have succession plan already. They have already done up something. Then I ask them, can I understand more? Then they tell me that actually they have mutual understanding. Mutual understanding. So meaning to say verbal one. So they have already verbally agreed in one of the session at the mamak store, or one of the session in a luxury lunch or dinner they have together. They mutually agree, or something, some arrangement is being done. Or I heard a lot, mutual understanding. And then number two, I also heard that some people have done gentleman agreement. Meaning to say they do have some form of agreement that both parties sign or three parties sign, but then those are not really the gentleman agreement basically tell that who is the first party to buy the share should one of them dies. I come across this quite frequently as well, gentleman agreement. And then number 3, pre-signed company document. So pre-signed company document, quite common for those who foresee this happen to their company. They actually ask company SEC to prepare pre-sign. So should one of the party dies, then they will do the share transfer or pre-sign the company document. And number 4, will. Okay, I also learned from some people, they said, oh, they would use will to transfer the shareholding as a succession plan. Okay, so actually all of the 4 in principle can be a succession plan. It's just that all 4 of them never consider one very important thing, the compensation. So meaning to say the four ideas there actually can probably to a certain extent can facilitate the share transfer, but there is no compensation stated there to the deceased partner's family. So this is not a complete so-called succession plan. So now let me share with you a typical solution practiced by established SME, especially in developed country. So this solution basically covers almost all angles, so that at the end of the day, all parties are happy. All parties will likely to have a happy ending at the end, should one of the partner die. So now back to this XYZ and Berhad. So assume that there is a solution. Okay, how this solution works, let me explain to you. So partner A, partner B, again, partner B dies. So now, after partner B dies, so with the solution in place, where the 50% share will go. So as you can see from the diagram, the 50% share, as the blue arrow show, the 50% share will go to partner A with a buy-sell agreement in place. The BSA stand for buy-sell agreement. So 50% share will go to partner A. So meaning to say the shareholding will not go to any third party, any outsider. Okay, not even the partner B's wife. But then the next big question is that what is the wife or the family going to get? So now that the share goes automatically to the surviving partner, what B's wife going to get, or the family going to get? So the wife will get the shareholding value, as you can see the green box, the shareholding value she will get. Okay, so she will receive it via the the business succession trust, the BST, via the business succession trust. So meaning to say, it is as though she sell the share to partner A and she get the money from somewhere. Okay, where is that somewhere? So that somewhere is that third party funding. So that third party funding is linked to partner B's death. So usually this kind of third party funding, the easiest way to create is through life insurance. So third party funding is linked to partner B's death. Therefore, the most logical, cheapest funding method is through life insurance. So from the life insurance, it go into the trust, and then from the trust, it will go to the partner B's family. And all this usually, to make things easier to execute, it will involve a POA, power of attorney. Okay, the power of attorney to ensure things can be executed, this process. So therefore, for partner A, from the perspective of partner A, what will be the ending? So number one, no outsiders involved. So partner A is the co-founder, so he will remain to be the person who hold the flag for the company. Number two, of course, by having the shareholding in total, he will retain control of the company. And then this process, he will know that actually he has got ready funding to buy the share from partner B upon partner B's death. The funding is from the third-party funding, which is the life insurance. He don't have to fork out a single cent from his own saving, from his own investment to take out to buy from partner B's wife. No need. The ready funding is from the third-party funding, which is a life insurance. And then, of course, for partner A, after partner B is gone, so life still move on. So he will, of course, continue to soldier on as on his own on XYZ Sdn Bhd. So that is on the partner A's perspective. Then for partner B's wife, of course, through this arrangement, once her husband dies, this arrangement ensure that she can liquidate the shares, which could be 3 million, 4 million, 1 million, or even 10 million. So this arrangement enable her to liquidate the share easily. And then it is also a fair compensation because it is pre-agreed with the buy-sell agreement. And of course, for partner B's wife, now that she get the cash rather than the share, life moves on easily for her with the children. So rather than continue to fight with partner A. So this is a typical business succession solution for a business partnership involving 2 or more business shareholding partners. Okay. So now, as you can see that very clearly, the objective of business succession plan is to, number one, to have the guaranteed buy and sale at full and fair value, or rather than, uncertainty. And then number two, very important, smooth transfer of the deceased partner shares. Because if, let's say, the process is not smooth, the transition is not smooth, the deceased partner share can go into estate, and that can be very tricky. Okay. And then number three, of course, as I mentioned many times, this arrangement convert non-liquid shares to liquid fund upon death. So make things easy for every party. So therefore, as you can see also just now, this business succession planning, actually, it is a 4-step solution involving buy-sell agreement, insurance funding, the trust, as well as the power of attorney. So let me show you a few case studies that I have done among many cases that I've done for my clients. So this one, number one, engineering contractor. So this one is a very established engineering contractor in their field. So 2 partners, one holding 74%, one holding 26% shares. So what I did for them is, of course, I create a buy-sell agreement for them. And then their shareholding insurance with some insured 3.5 million and 1.25 million respectively because of their shareholding difference. And then, of course, I also set up a business succession trust for them, as well as the power of attorney. So this is case study number one. And then number two, that's supposed to be number two. So this one is a supplier or trading company involved in what we call kitchenware. So this one, as you can see, the age difference between the 2 partners are quite big. So, but both of them hold 50% shares. Again, the solution I provided for them, buy-sell agreement, and then shareholding insurance with some insured of 2.5 million each. And then also with a business succession trust plus power of attorney. This is the case study number 2. And then one more. This one, the simpler one, case study 3. So this one involving traditional medical practice. So 3 partners, partner A, partner B, partner C, a typo there. So shareholding 30-30, 40. and age also has got a big difference. This one, the solution is a little bit more simple because this is not a Sendirian Berhad. So I do a buy-sell agreement for them, and then their shareholding insurance, each of them take some insured 500,000 each. So for their what we call to help liquidate their shares. So these are the 3 typical examples they have done for business partnerships, or business succession solution for business partnerships. So, well, before I end, so as you can see that a well-crafted succession plan will benefit 3 parties, not just one, but 3 parties. Number 1, of course, the deceased partner's family, and number 2, the surviving partner, and number 3, ultimately the company. Why it is important to cover to benefit the company? Because the company may have 10 or even some big 100 of staff, or when you have staff, you have families there. So it is important also to protect the interest of the company, because there are many staff work for the company. So we have, as business owner, we need to take care of the staff as well. So last but not least, we know that a lot of people, when they are doing well in their business, or in their career, they feel that it is important that they write a will for them to protect the family. So we always say that it's very important to write a will to protect your family. But for business, it is important to do a business succession plan. So it is almost like writing a will for the business, because if you do not write a will for the business, that means you leave no instruction what and who will take over, and who will take over the shareholding of the business. So no instruction left behind for the business. So it is important to not just write a will for personal assets, but write a will for the business. So with that, that is the end of my presentation. So thank you for everyone's attention. So back to you, Charles and Esther.
Hello, I am back. Okay, so once again, thank you so much, Mr. He, for the great sharing. Because even for this kind of topic, I think it's a very tough topic for partners to have a discussion about. So I think having a sharing like this to share to everybody, all SME owners out there, to at least have a seat to think about before while they're doing the business, because I think most of the time people would not think about this part. So I believe that the sharing today, and for those that will be watching now and will be watching later, will benefit from this presentation lah. Okay, so Mr. He, I know that you will have webinars as well for this kind of thing. So perhaps you can share a little bit more about the dates and also the webinar information.
Yes. So tentative, actually, we have set a date for coming Saturday. Sorry, not coming Saturday. Next week is estate planning. Next week, sorry.
Okay.
Next week is.
So do you have any Facebook page or any way that they can anybody that's interested to follow you to get more information? Other than there's a phone number, they can call Mr. He directly. But for those that they want to passively look for information, or perhaps you get any information to share, is there any social media followings that they can go to?
Yes, I will. I usually will share in my Facebook page the week before the event, and of course I can share the info to Venture Grab as well. So usually my webinar is a invited event. So we usually invite it. It's a webinar. It's a closed webinar, and usually it's through invitation. So of course, if let's say people register from there, then we will know who actually invite them to attend the webinar, and we will definitely accept the registration.
I see. Okay, so everyone out there, so the best way for you to get to know more about more information about this estate planning and succession planning information, do contact Mr. He on on the number on the screen 012-290-8433. Okay, so Mr. He, let me put this down first. Okay, so Mr. He, before I let you go, is there anything, any last thing you would like to share to everybody?
Yeah, perhaps what I should say is that, especially for business owners, so for business owner, I think you will have three main class of asset in the portfolio. So we call it A, B, C. So A, asset stand for, usually we talk about property, and then B, business, and then C, cash. So all three, if let's say the business owner is fully, let's say the business is a single owner business, and of course the business owner can create personal planning as a whole, to also include the business as one portfolio planning in a private trust, like what I used to do for those single owner business client. But for those who actually hold a business share in the business partnership, so treat that as a separate portfolio. Why? Because it involves the other party. It doesn't just involve one party. So involve the other party, involve the business partner. So therefore, I would encourage business owner to always seek advice from your own. Let's say you have your own trusted advisor in this area, so seek advice from your own trusted advisor to look into this. If not, so you can I always welcome that. If you want to seek advice from me on this planning, you are most welcome. So yeah, that's all.
All right. Okay. So thank you so much, Mr. He, for the great sharing. So for everyone out there, if you want to know more about this, do contact Mr. He. Okay. So Mr. He, thank you so much for being here. So I will see you again very soon. Okay. See you. Bye bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Okay, so that is that for the sharing of business succession planning from Mr. He. Okay, before I do the closing, let me get my Esther out first. Where's Esther? Esther, are you there?
Hello, I'm back.
Okay, so this is Esther. Okay, so hello, Esther. All right, so before we give it an end, let me ask a little bit to Esther. Esther, so after seeing the whole presentation by Mr. He, what did you learn? Did you learn anything?
After I listen the whole entire presentation, I think I'm better and faster and should list down the will before I type.
Okay.
Because
okay, so that is important.
Yeah, it is important. Although I just 19 years old, I think this is I think I should do this will as soon as possible because accident or anything, nobody will know. But today I here and tomorrow I still here. I'm still here. Maybe. Who knows?
Okay. Good. Okay, at the very least, you know that a lot of things that you do, whether you're doing business, whether you're doing whatever because it's always good to have a will, have a contract for the success in case anything happens to you. Okay, so very, very great takeaway. All right, so everybody out there, if you'd like to know more about the business succession planning, okay, remember contact Mr. He. Okay, so that is all the time we have for you today. So this is Business Kang Tao Show live. Okay, we have this every Friday and every Saturday. Friday will be the Mandarin version. Saturday will be the English version at same time 8 p.m. every week. So every week we will bring great business owners, great business professionals to share with you great Kang Tao's, great insight, good business opportunity to you, so you can learn more and elevate your business career. Okay, so that is all the time we have for you today. So do tune in every week, and we'll see you again. Me and Esther will see you very soon again. Okay, bye bye.
Bye bye, everyone.